For week 8 preschool warm-up, you can include sitting in tuck, roll back so feet touch the floor, and encourage them to have their hands by their ears. You can review the lunge to T to needle, and ask them to squeeze their muscles tight. You can do floor handstands, have the kids lay down on their stomach with their arms extended by their ears, and squeeze their bodies like they're in a handstand. Practice a few skips into a big jump, landing in motorcycle. Have the kids hold bean bags and do a forward roll to warm up for their around the world. Having them hold the bean bag will mimic them holding onto an object while doing a roll. And practice balances that you may do on the beam. Have the kids repeat the names of the balances back so you have a better chance of remembering them later in class. A floor station for our preschool guys is practicing our backwards rolls down the wedge mat. We really want to make sure our hands are pressing against the mat and encouraging them to land on their toes. If they're not quite ready for that yet, you can just have them rock back and tap their toes on the orange mat as they go back and forth, really focusing on where the hand placement is, putting it on the blue and having their elbows up. Floor station for preschools will have hands on the blue floor, kicking their feet over a box. They can be doing it both sides so that they're doing it right and left. If they are a gym frog 3 and 4 or even a super frog, you can begin to encourage the T position with the hands. But if they're not quite ready for that or need a lot of reminders, you can just encourage them to kick back and forth. Preschool floor station, we're going to have them do a small kick to handstand from needle. So just get them to push their legs up, or they can even push their legs up so they can tap their toes together at the top and back down. Preschool floor station, doing a short run to beatboard, jumping off of 2 feet, landing in motorcycle. Week 8 on bars for our preschool guys, on the uneven bars. We're going to hold a beanbag between our toes, and we're going to lift our feet to the bar. Trying to keep our legs nice and straight and reaching up as high as we can. The preschool kiddos on the single bar are going to go up tall into their front support. If they can hold themselves up nice and tall in their front support, they can practice there around the world if you feel that they are able to hold onto the bar long enough and do it properly. Just make sure that they're keeping their hands facing forward and not turning their hands around on the bar as they go around. The guys on the parallel bars are going to do their tuck inverted hang, making sure that they're still on top of the mat with their back more so that if they let go, they are landing on their back and not on top of their head. Preschool kids on the floor bar, they're going to lay underneath it and lifting their chin up and down in a chin up motion, or they can do chin holds as well. Preschool beam, we're going to work on including balances when we do our beam time. We can do our V-sits, knee scale, stork stand, front support, back support, and arabesque. Remember to practice these during warm-up or on floor station so that they can practice on the floor before they do it on the beam.